Scene script. Have you ever wondered why the 9-5 job culture is often discouraged in modern times? This question might seem odd, especially if you grew up in an era where the 9-5 job was the epitome of stability and security. For years, the concept of a 9-5 job was the gold standard, the end goal that everyone strived for. It was a symbol of a steady life, a regular paycheck, and a surefire way to guarantee a comfortable existence. However, as we've moved into the 21st century, a shift in perspective has begun to occur. The once coveted 9-5 job is now being questioned, its perceived benefits and security being weighed against its potential drawbacks. The traditional view of the 9-5 job as a secure and stable choice is being challenged. You may have noticed this trend in conversations, online debates, or even in your own thought process. But why the sudden shift? Why is a system that was once the backbone of our society now being scrutinized? The answer, in truth, is as complex as the times we live in. With the advent of technology, the rise of the gig economy, and a new generation of workers seeking more flexibility, the 9-5 job culture is facing a modern dilemma. It's not that the 9-5 job has become obsolete, far from it. However, the world around it has changed, and with it, the expectations and desires of the workforce. The traditional 9-5 job, with its rigid structure and lack of flexibility, is struggling to keep up with the demands of a modern, dynamic society. So why are people moving away from this seemingly stable job culture? What are the factors that are pushing individuals to seek alternatives? The reasons are many and varied, and over the course of this video, we'll explore them in detail. Through this journey, we aim to provide a balanced perspective on the 9-5 job culture, acknowledging its benefits, while also shedding light on its limitations. After all, understanding the pros and cons is the first step towards making informed decisions about our careers and our lives. Let's delve deeper into why people are moving away from this seemingly stable job culture. The 9-5 job culture isn't all black and white. It has its advantages and disadvantages. Let's delve into both sides of the coin, shall we? On the bright side, a traditional 9-5 job does offer some undeniable perks. Foremost among them is stability. Knowing where you're going to be and what you're going to be doing 5 days a week can provide an immense sense of security. There's a comfort in routine, and a 9-5 job provides just that. Next up, regular income. A steady paycheck at the end of the month is a significant advantage. It allows for easier financial planning. And let's be honest, it's a relief to not have to worry about where your next paycheck is coming from. And then, of course, there are the benefits. Most full-time jobs come with perks like health insurance, paid time off, retirement plans, and more. These can add a lot of value to your overall compensation package, and for many, it's a deal sealer. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The 9-5 culture also has its share of drawbacks. One of the most common complaints is the lack of flexibility. With a strict schedule, it can be challenging to balance personal life and work commitments. You might find yourself missing out on important family events or personal pursuits, and this can lead to dissatisfaction over time. Then there's the potential for burnout. The repetitive nature of a 9-5 job can leave you feeling drained, both mentally and physically. It can seem like you're stuck in a never-ending cycle of work, sleep, repeat. And finally, let's talk about creativity, or rather, the lack thereof. In a 9-5 job, you could find your creative juices stifled. With rigid structures and protocols, there might not be much room for innovation or thinking outside the box. While the stability of a 9-5 job is appealing, the drawbacks often push people to look for alternatives. It's about weighing the pros and cons and deciding what works best for you. After all, one size doesn't fit all, especially when it comes to work culture. With the disadvantages of the 9-5 job culture in mind, many are exploring alternative work styles. Styles that break the monotonous mold of the traditional workday, bringing a breath of fresh air to the work landscape. Let's delve into some of these innovative alternatives. First up is freelancing. More than just a buzzword, freelancing has become a viable career choice for many. It provides the flexibility to choose projects that align with your skills and passions. You're not tied to a single employer or type of work. Instead, you're free to explore and expand your horizons, shaping your career path on your own terms. Next, we have the gig economy. You've probably heard of Uber, Airbnb, Fiverr, or TaskRabbit. These platforms exemplify the gig economy, where temporary, flexible jobs are commonplace. The gig economy allows you to work on demand, earning income from multiple sources. It's a far cry from the predictability of a 9 to 5, but for those who crave variety and independence, it's an exciting prospect. Then there's remote work, a trend that's been rapidly gaining momentum, especially in the wake of recent world events. Remote work allows you to work from anywhere, be it a cozy home office or a beachfront cafe. It eliminates the need for a daily commute and offers a better work-life balance. Plus, it opens up opportunities to work for companies around the globe without the need to relocate. Finally, there's entrepreneurship. Starting your own business can be a daunting endeavor, but the rewards can be immense. As an entrepreneur, you have the autonomy to create something from scratch, to innovate, and to lead. It's challenging and risky, but it also offers the potential for great success and fulfillment. These alternatives offer a different kind of stability and freedom that the 9-5 job culture often lacks. They provide flexibility, autonomy, and the chance to shape your career path in a way that aligns with your lifestyle and aspirations. Breaking the 9-5 mold may not be for everyone, but for those who dare to venture, a world of possibilities awaits. Thinking of breaking away from the 9-5 mold? It's a decision that requires careful consideration. As you contemplate this big step, it's important to acknowledge the challenges that come with such a transition. One of the most significant concerns is financial instability. While a regular job provides a consistent paycheck, stepping away from this structure could lead to periods of financial uncertainty. It's crucial to be prepared for this possibility and have a strong financial cushion in place before making the leap. Another concern is the lack of benefits. Many traditional jobs offer perks such as health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. When you decide to step away from the conventional work structure, these benefits may no longer be available to you. It's important to plan how you will handle these aspects of your life on your own. Work-life balance is another essential factor to consider. While the idea of setting your own hours and working from anywhere sounds appealing, it can also blur the line between work and personal life. Without the structure of a 9-5 job, you may find yourself working more hours than you did before, leading to a potential burnout. It's essential to establish boundaries to ensure you maintain a healthy work-life balance. While these challenges may seem daunting, they are not insurmountable. Many people have successfully transitioned away from the 9-5 mold and are thriving in their new work styles. It's about understanding the risks, preparing for them, and being ready to navigate through them. So, is it worth it? The answer is not a simple yes or no. It's a question that each person has to answer for themselves based on their individual needs, circumstances, and aspirations. What works for one person may not work for another. It's about finding the path that aligns with your personal goals and lifestyle. Transitioning away from a 9-5 job isn't for everyone. It's a decision that should be based on individual needs and circumstances. So, should you ditch the 9-5 job culture? That is the question we've been exploring throughout this discussion. Now that we've delved into the intricacies of traditional and alternative work styles, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned. We've acknowledged that the conventional 9-to-5 job has its advantages. It can provide a stable income, a predictable routine, and often a sense of security. This structure can be comforting and beneficial to many, providing a clear path for career progression and personal development. However, we've also highlighted the downsides of the 9-5 culture. The rigid schedule can limit personal freedom and creativity, potentially leading to feelings of monotony and dissatisfaction. The lack of flexibility can also create a challenging work-life balance, making it difficult for some individuals to fully enjoy their personal lives. On the flip side, we've explored the benefits and challenges of breaking away from the 9-to-5 mold. Alternative work styles, such as freelancing, entrepreneurship, or flexible working hours, can offer greater autonomy, creativity, and personal satisfaction. They can provide the opportunity to pursue passion projects, spend more time with family, and generally lead a more balanced life. Yet, these alternative work styles come with their own set of challenges. They can be unpredictable, often requiring a high level of self-motivation, discipline, and risk-taking. Financial stability can be uncertain, especially in the initial stages, and the lack of a clear career path can be daunting for some. So where does that leave us? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. The decision to stick with a traditional 9-to-5 job or opt for an alternative work style is deeply personal. It depends on your individual needs, lifestyle, and career aspirations. The choice ultimately lies with you. Whether you stick with the 9, 5, or opt for an alternative, remember, the best work style is one that suits your individual needs and lifestyle.